I used to want to be a people pleaser. I said yes to so many things, and later on, I regretted it. I put other people's needs before my own because I didn't really value myself. We all have things to do, and we don't want to do it, and that's just a part of life. But so many people agree to do things they don't even have to do. These things can get pretty big. For example, saying yes to taking on a large assignment all by yourself, or accepting a position or job you weren't even sure about. I understand we want others to like us and accept us. We want to show up for them, meet their expectations, and please them. I know it's very hard to think about letting someone you care about down or falling short of someone's expectation of you. Sometimes saying no can even be heartbreaking to someone else, but so is saying yes when you don't really mean it. I find that people often foster resentment and regret when they don't honor themselves and their needs. Sometimes this leads you to be even more critical of yourself and spirals into negative self-talk, which can be quite unhealthy if we do it a lot. If you find that you're spending your time participating in activities or arrangements that make you feel resentful, exhausted, or down on yourself, here are 5 ways to start cultivating the healthy habit of saying no. 1. Check in with your body. When you're asked to do something for someone, or in any way summoned to give your time and energy to something, take a moment to see how you feel in your body. For example, ask yourself, does the request make you feel tired? Your body is very wise and will often tell you if something isn't right. When something isn't going so well for me, I find that my body sends all kinds of signals to me, like pain. 2. Ask yourself, do I really want to do this? If the answer isn't clear, you may want to consider writing about it as a way to think it through. Or, if it is a complex choice, talk it over with someone you trust. When you make it a habit to say yes without thinking, it takes some time and active work to relearn how to hear that inner voice that tells you whether or not you truly want to do something. 3. Take time before answering. After some time, I've learned that it's okay to say no. That being said, I still notice my initial reaction to most any request of me is a cheerful, sure. That's why I've had to learn to take some time to think about what is truly being asked of me before I answer. 4. Start by saying no to little things. Just like if you're trying to lift weights, it's best to start small and work up to a larger amount. This gives you more practice, and I find that the more you practice declining the invitations and the things you don't really want to do, the better equipped you'll be to decline the bigger propositions in life. 5. Don't give elaborate excuses. If someone invites you to dinner and you don't have any other plans, and therefore no excuse besides you don't feel like going, just say you can't do it that night. You don't have to tell your friend that you're sick and your dog passed away and your toilet overflowed and yada yada yada. You don't need to justify that or apologize. Saying no to something for whatever reason is often enough. Learning to say no when you authentically mean no is a life skill. For some people, it comes quite naturally. For others, it requires practice and conscious use. It may not feel right at first, but it's necessary for living life truthfully and a skill that will promote good overall emotional health.